I'll give you guys a perfect example. Ladies, I understand that you don't want to really talk to a guy if he's being creepy. You might be mean. But if he's not being creepy, just be nice. That's all we ask. Let him know you're not interested and just be nice. I was at a bar and I saw this girl and I was like, okay, I'm going to go talk to this girl. She's pretty cute. So I started to walk up to her and I noticed that the closer I got, the less hotter she got. But I was still nice. And this is what happened. I walked right up to her and she's like, can I help you? And I was like, oh, just seeing what's up. She's like, yeah, you're too skinny for me. So then she started to walk away. I was like, no, hang on. She's like, what? And I was like, well, you had your turn. Now I want to tell you everything I don't like about your body. She's like, what about my body? I was like, well, you wear too much makeup, for starters. She's like, yeah, well, I'm eccentric. I'm like, no, Lady Gaga is eccentric. You look like you're going to kill Batman. So I hate being like the man. I like being the wingman. I'm good at being a wingman. I can't be a good wingman if you're not a good man, I guess. I went out with my buddy, and he's like, be my wingman. And it's really hard to be this kid's wingman, you know, because he's fucking dumb as fuck. So we're out, and we're at the bar, and I interject, and this girl, really, really cute, he picked her out, and I was like, you want that one? Okay, yeah, I felt like I was getting him a fucking puppy or something. Okay. So I walk up to this girl, and I start chatting her up, and, you know, he's already wasted, and she's like, well, what are you guys doing? I was like, we're celebrating. She's like, what are you guys celebrating? I was like, he just graduated. And she's like, oh my God, where'd you graduate from? Before I could even talk, he's like, I have a degree in veterinarian. There's a lot of dark times going through being a comedian, because like sometimes I like say shit in real life and I forget like I'm not on stage and I'm like, what the fuck, you know? I was recently at a party and this girl actually threw her drink on my face, and she's like, hey, that's not funny. I don't know if I should have made this joke or not. It was a joke about transgender people, and I was like, okay, maybe I should have made that joke, but now I'm on stage and you guys are all like, what the fuck did you say? What? It wasn't even that bad of a joke. All I said is that a man has an operation and becomes a woman. When he goes back to work, does she get paid less? It's... I didn't fucking make up the rules. I think it's bullshit too. There is some stuff that I don't agree with. Like number one, I don't really agree with racism. I think that if you're a racist and that you automatically hate someone because of their color of their skin on your first impression, to me you're a piece of shit and your opinion doesn't matter to me anymore at that point, you know? I don't understand how anyone could be racist. I would love to be black. But I'll give you guys an example. I'm at the bar and I'm sitting next to this really hot girl. And this hot girl's sitting next to me. And I'm thinking in my head, I was like, I don't know what to say to this girl. What do I even say to this girl to interject a conversation? Do I talk about, you know, what kind of books she reads, what kind of music she listens to, what she does for a living? And this black guy just walks right up to her. He's like, yo, girl, what's up with them dumbass titties? And it worked, too. And I'm thinking to myself, I was like, I could never do that shit. I would fuck it up somehow. I'd be like, man, your boobies look retarded. One time I told that joke and this black guy stood up, he's like, hey man, you just pissed I'm taking your white women. I'm like, sir, that's not true, it's 2017. The only people that get pissed off about interracial relationships anymore are angry old white men. That's it. You know, like a black guy could see me with a black chick, he wouldn't be pissed. Black guy would see me with a black girl, he'd be like, wow, good for him. You know, he ain't hitting it right, but good for him. It's tough. Today's tough. I think that we're living in a society where everybody cheats on each other some way, somehow. Like Snapchat, I don't think people should be allowed to have Snapchats if they're in a relationship. Like a picture that goes away in 1 to 10 seconds. That just fucking rules for engagement of infidelity. I don't even like messing around with girls that have boyfriends. Like I know some dudes that are like, I don't care, dude. I don't care if she has a boyfriend. I'm still fuck her. I'm like, his dick was probably in her mouth like this morning. So, I'll give you guys, all right, so I'm gonna let you guys, I'll let you know right now. I added this girl on Facebook, all right? She had a boyfriend. I wasn't gonna do anything, but I still wanted to jack off to her Florida Vacation 2010 album. I'm So I add her on Facebook, and one day she sends me a message, and she's like, hey, 8 Ys, and I was like, what's going on? And she's like, nothing, I was seeing if you want to come over and watch a movie. I'm like, no, you got a boyfriend, don't you? And she's like, no, he moved out, we got in a big fight, we're broken up, and I was like, 5 minutes, what's your address? Finding Nemo? Cool, yeah? So I go over to her house, and yeah, we ended up having sex. So after the sex, I had to use the bathroom, and I'm taking a piss in the bathroom, and I see the most peculiar thing. I'm taking a piss, and I see a can of Axe body spray on the counter, and then an Affliction t-shirt on the floor. I'm like, fuck, this dude has not moved out. And here's a fun fact. He's also a fucking douchebag. So all of a sudden, this clamor comes up the stairs. And she's like, oh, fuck. I'm like, what's going on here? What do you mean, oh, fuck? She's like, okay, that's my boyfriend. We didn't really break up. We just had a big fight. I didn't know he was coming home. And I'm like, oh, you're a bitch. Shot in the dark, too. Dudes that wear Affliction t-shirts, they're not the same size as me. But I fought that dude. I had to fight him, and I won, too. Because when I fight, I don't fight with my fist. I fight with my mind. I opened the door and marched right up to that motherfucker. I was like, hey, motherfucker. Okay, just so you know, this girl has been my best friend. Now get in there and fix this relationship.